Here we go. I don't know what's going on, but I am here. Yeah, whatever. It's your boy BX Brother 730, bringing you Madden Ultimate Team Turkey Bowl. So I gotta first find my controller. Got it. Yo, James, what's going on, bro? Yo, peep this. I logged in today, right? I got these two pretty dope cards, man. Dope ass cards. I think it told me I have to select the pack too. But I got my boy Lawrence Taylor, New York Giants. I got Ronnie Lott. Go to it right now for you. I thought that was pretty dope, the Ronnie Lott card. Yo, Zach, what's going on, man? And where's he at? And my boy Lawrence Taylor. That's my fucking dude right there, man. He ain't got the speed there, but he everything else. Come on, let's get a quick game. Are you trying to play with the MUT teams? Or you can't? Yes, you can. Play a friend. Head-to-head practice. Or you just trying to play with regular lineups? Oh, okay. Got you. All right. So, actually, I should finish the what you call it first. How do I find out what the sets are? I'm still a rookie to this. Or do I have to go into the set? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I might have to go out and get a new mic today. Something's been happening with my mic. Oh my God, to get a 95 overall Lawrence Taylor. Any all-star player in the turkey sets. I swear on everything. I love when I gosh. Turn this down some. That's crazy, bro. 95, both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna try to grind this shit out today, much as I can. I do want to finish this rookie gauntlet first. You know what? Nah, we'll do that time. Start this out. I'm gonna be on for a little while. Couple hours. I might head off, chill out with the wife for a little bit. Watch some shows, movies. It'd probably be on like later tonight, maybe around 8, 9 o'clock. As long as I don't fall asleep, because sometimes I just leave my system on and fall right to sleep. Man, Ava, go on my right pocket. Jack, right
hey,
side.
it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This
This
is the NFL
Grab
on
me a bunch of
EA
mints in my
Sports,
pocket.
and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead,
Because it's
we've
not
got
for you.
what
That's
should
why I said it's for
be
me
a
and your
good
mom.
one between the New York
I'm
Giants
Eastern time
and the
zone.
Chicago Bears. With that,
I didn't do
let's
it
get out
today.
to venerable
Just got on
Soldier
there.
Field in Chicago.
Matter
Standing by with the
of
call,
fact, let me go to that right
Ray
after
Gunn
this here.
and Charles Davis.
Alongside my partner Charles Davis.
But stick around though, because I may need your help. What do I gotta do here? Just win the game. Why did I call a timeout?
Timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force
No,
one more play before the 2-minute warning.
You don't listen, man.
Defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Time for a break.
Time
We'll
for a break.
Electrifying conclusion after this.
All right. Bring me a bunch of them, Ava.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. He'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
It is a free play. They don't let you set up for nothing.
Gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now it's Trubisky. He'll leave it for...
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Can you guys stop yelling?
And they'll go on the ground.
Who the hell put Peyton in there?
The power move there couldn't
Ain't put no damn
space.
Walter Payton in there.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He said I'm running.
Yes, in all probability, another run here
Copy,
on second and 8.
Madden always does that. They hurry up on.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Leopard. Leopard. Leopard.
It won't let me. Oh my God.
Now check. Patriots.
That's alright. This out anyway.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's
Oh, that.
backfield.
Alright. I gotta switch that up.
Late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on
I
third?
have to switch all of that up.
The football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
You said under the EA logo?
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I don't know why I didn't just run the clock. Okay, got you.
Taking it, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed.
Yo, Eddie, what's going on with you, bro?
Miracle there at the very
All right, so we'll
end,
take that.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated
Something I gotta
really
do with my custom book.
fair.
Even though they
And then I check out the daily objective. Yep, I seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Right under there, it did say arcade. But every time I see that, hit stick 'em all day, right? Ain't shit, Eddie. Fucking around with this turkey bowl, man. I'm gonna try my hardest to get Walter Payton and Ronnie Lott. I think it was Ronnie Lott. Not Ronnie Lott. Oh my God, I don't forgot that quick. But Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Yay, yay. What did it show that I had? I didn't have the Pro. But I had close. But for some reason, it wouldn't let me have that. Why? Yeah, that's who it was, Lawrence Taylor. You got a brain fart that quick. Alright, you go back to the sets at All Stars. So you what you need to get it. Star card. I bet. Copy. I mean, why did you do that? It didn't even let me. That's weird. Either way, whatever. Head on back. Right, right. And I guess I get them by playing the actual. Make it all the way to the Turkey Bowl. I already claimed it. I'm gonna hit it anyway. Alright. Check out the objectives real quick. Alright, so this would be the first one, right? Do I go to the harvest or you have me go to somewhere else? Alright, I'm gonna go back in the stats. Alright. Alright. Oh my God. So these are all the all-stars I would need to get. Oh. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna have to work for it. Definitely gonna have to work for it. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to this daily objective thing. Where should I go once I'm there again? for this one right here. Complete a set. Alright. And player friend mode is excluded. Alright. One solo challenge counts as a game. Alright, cool. Alright, so should I just go ahead and just do the rookie gauntlet? Finish that out as one of the games? Alright. So after I'm done with that, I gotta go to exchange, right? And exchange 2 low silvers for 1 high silver. Alright, gotcha. Now, can I do that now? As far as the sets? Alright, so let's do that. So I'm gonna go to exchange. Usually I just get the 500 coin silver pack. Okay. So I'll do that. The 500 coin silver pack for that. Alright, so go ahead. Head over to exchange. It'll be players. 2 low silver, 2 high silver player exchange. Alright. So anyone from 52 overall. You can put add the stat. And Derek Jones. Oh. Probably went too fast. Alright, so let me wait right here. Alright, so if I hit triangle on the blue cross, I can add multiple players. Gotcha. So should I do it again? Okay, gotcha. I got to, let me do one thing real quick. I have to put a team on auto in my league. That's get back to you guys. I'm back. So here we go. Boom, boom. Hit X. We'll just go boom. I just set. Oh, nah, it still did the same thing. Yo, Moore, what's going on with you, baby boy? Alright, so you know what? Go back. Boom. So hit triangle, triangle. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I'll get it for the next one. I'm gonna try it again though, cause I want to see what this. Try it again. So it'd be triangle, triangle, X, triangle, triangle, X. Add the set. There you go. All right, I got it now. Got it now. Power up, Miss Devlin. All right, so now I go to the store, correct? Or to purchase the packs. You said you normally get silver, 500 points silver player pack. So I'm assuming it's this one right here. Get a player, Series 3. Buy with your coin. All right, so we got Troy Lewis and you. All right, so now what do I do next? Okay, win the next game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. With the rookie gauntlet, so that way I can go ahead and almost complete this. For this one, I gotta rush for 100 yards, pass for 3 TDs in the game, score 27 points in the game, allow 75 or fewer passing yards in the game, allow 3 or fewer total points. All right, we'll do it. It's lit. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one anyway. That because since I'm 2 away, man, I might as well grind and get that.
right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill.
You know the drill.
Get right down to it. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This will be fielded at the 6.
The Legend Challenge, power play. Okay, all right. So if you win one of the legends, you normally go up and sell them. Oh, okay, it's in there. Why are they giving me the pro though? Oh, because I don't have my. Oops.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for Brandon Oliver. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
All right, let me get my pass.
Report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I'm gonna let them dogs out, please.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore.
I don't got to pass for 3 TDs in the game. Yeah.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. DJ Moore, 87 yards. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game.
So now, when I'm done with this game, right, Cho, for the daily objective, do I got to go back into the daily objective to retrieve the award, or does it automatically do it for you?
And they end up in the end zone.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Okay, good.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short gain
there,
so get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll work his way across the 30
Oh,
to the 32.
you little dog.
He's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this guy a few more times before this one is over.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So far I like them. As far as with the solos.
They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key.
He definitely got speed too. That's what I like.
You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Mayfield now on second down. Incomplete.
I'm not gonna lie, this Baker Mayfield, man, since I've been doing this gauntlet shit, he likes to throw a lot of short passes. He rarely takes the shot down the field, is what I noticed.
You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go.
And again, it's Mayfield.
And he didn't jump. You gotta be, come on.
Tight end Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard
Gotta be kidding me.
A really good pickup of
You gotta be kidding me. I was on that one.
Pretty solid start
fucking
for
around
the
and lose
rookie
this
here on this
ball.
first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket.
Take my
move
ass to
around
the
a
turkey
little
bowl
bit,
if I
find
do.
open receivers and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And he's in the
That's
field goal.
already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
Mayfield off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot too. More. My first season with the Jets in the league, I think I won like 2 games. And then I just went in the lab, man, and just started labbing with Sam Darnold, and I was gonna give up on him. And I just noticed the West Coast in that league, the West Coast offense works perfect for him, man. Just dig and dump. You know what I mean? Take what the defense gives you. Which a lot of the times is the underneath pass. And then when they adjust to that, you can hit them up top. Gotta get the Grant boy in there. Oh my God, come on. I got a rush for 100.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be
I got to put the tight end.
And they've got it here
That's all right.
with a first down.
They just give me some time to get the yard up. And waste the clock.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Does he? Probably that because he got a strong arm too. Yo, Ed, what you notice, Eddie?
I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now they try the right side here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
No, it's not your turn. You gotta wait. Give the controller to Ava. Give the controller to Ava.
The converse is, though,
you're next.
You've got to win
you're after
those
her, okay?
one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got a noon one. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Yeah, that's the community logo I created, man. You know, because we do everything with the sports, football, all that timeout, football, basketball, and baseball. But I was digging Cam that year when I made this logo. That's the only reason why he up there.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jimmy Graham.
Nah, I had Eli before. You know that already.
Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very
You can't compare Cam Newton to Eli, man. Cam don't have a ring, brother.
And he usually comes through for them.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remain here.
He over there cutting up. It's lit.
We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mayfield on 1st down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard.
My son Baker Mayfield saw something.
From the gun.
Oh my! What the?
There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. 20, 10, 5, and he takes
Yep, that's
it
over.
down
It's
deep
over
into
with.
enemy territory. Well,
That's
didn't
over
work out
with.
this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see
But
next
you know what? I'm
time
gonna do it
right
again
here
anyway.
on the Shoulder.
Oh, get that paycheck.
Here's the former Auburn kicker,
He sure did, yo.
to get this one started. And here we go. We're
Choke big
underway
time.
in Madden Ultimate Team.
That's Eddie. That's one of Eddie's favorite players, man. I know he's salty right now.
Field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Billy, lower your voice, baby girl.
And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Give it to me, baby.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Come on, one objective.
DJ Moore, 68 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Oh, you a Panthers fan too? Yeah. Must hurt you guys, man. Must be painful.
To take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick.
Cam had it that year too, though, man.
And that's Baker Mayfield.
He really did.
He's going to be under the microscope, not in just year 1, but for the rest of his career, because he was the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. He has what you're looking for: great leadership ability, tremendous football character, incredible college numbers. But like any young quarterback, how he will deal with the pressures of life in the NFL will tell the tale.
The first carry for the rookie, it's Darius Geis. He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Who's yards?
That's
That's
a loss
all
of
we
2
want.
there, bringing up 2nd down.
An
It's
interesting
lit.
and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they thought they
Keep
didn't
him
have
down,
time
keep him
with the
down,
pace
keep him
rush.
In any
down.
event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On third down, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
He's got daylight. The 20, 10, touchdown, Giants.
Another objective.
DJ Moore, 79 yards. And the Giants strike quickly.
One more pass TD and we're done with the passing. We just got to get the rushing up there.
Quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Here's Walsh to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Why is my thing cut off? Hold on.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
2nd down, Mayfield, and that's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Okay, and we can focus on the yards, the rushing yards.
Come the Giants. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa, 69 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum? One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Geis with a carry on second down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
This thing here.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Mayfield now. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So possession changes hands on the final play of the first quarter. It's the Giants with the early lead. We're back with more from Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 following the
Let's make.
Reception. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
The good old toss play. And this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, that's Grant. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Corey Grant, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, But the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And down he'll go at the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, now I guess I'm going to start chewing this clock out.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. This is Sanders.
Why did I even
this
do
one
that?
up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Spinning past him. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just
Leopard.
So they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On third down. That's great.
Oh, my
and he'll
God.
lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. And a timeout here. Timeout taken. Whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team.
Badass lineman can't get up the field,
with just
man.
over a minute to go before halftime. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. O'Neill's got it, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
It's something that we saw plenty of times throughout his career. A huge chunk play, a huge chunk run from Barry Sanders.
And even though this one doesn't go for 6, worth noting, Barry had 15 career touchdown runs of greater than 50 yards. That's pretty good. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Barry Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
He really got hit the back.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block. That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there. Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it, because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
This fielded at the 2.
Ew.
The 20 before he's brought down about the 23-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline, because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Mayfield on play action. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get him for a loss of about 3. Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Pass complete, but no gain. No yards. Yeah. So you file that as unsuccessful. Yeah, you do, don't you?
All right, time to turn on the true clock here.
Throwing the ball, get a completion. You get a catch. Yeah. But still,
you got it.
Okay. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead. Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect. And he will take it.
Another goal updated and completed.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have got him on cruise control. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now. Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action.
Oh, you okay. You want a Aaron over there.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hold, but they're being
all right, yeah, he's definitely trying to
game going for him right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
All right, here we go.
first down, Mayfield.
It's been just perfect just to get the interception, but
indicative of the way this one's gone. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this time, he's got the hook up. It's complete.
yes.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
One more quarter, y'all. Hold it down.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set.
I'm trying to keep it that way, man.
Quarter, a very one-sided affair.
Here we go.
A first down throw from Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, man, it's trying to piss me off.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down. Brings up a nice
They out here trying to work
It's a
the
pickup
kid.
of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I can't let him get
Another
so fucking
wayward
touchdown.
pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really
That's
haven't
for
gotten
one.
much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On second down, Mayfield
Just let him get the field goal.
over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And now another one thrown incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Take it down. Thank you.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they
make sure I covered all gold. All off gold. Right, I got the rush, TDs, 4. Okay, get fuel and win the game. So
couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Preferably hope he doesn't. Good job, CPU.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit
Don't
of a
win
gamble.
when it's over.
Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before.
And he lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Oh, man. All I wanted to do was just fall to the ground.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
Decides to dive instead.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because
Decides
so many
to dive
times it's
instead.
more a matter of
Yeah, that's
what the
exactly what he
offensive
just
guy
did.
Didn't do. He didn't secure the ball,
Cold.
didn't cover up. In this
Cold
case,
world.
let's just give credit to where it
Whole
belongs.
fucking world,
Knocked
man.
it free, made a big play.
Now let's go.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was
I don't know if I'm
available.
trusting.
They chose to try and get it through the air,
Right.
but they were unsuccessful.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now Sanders. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you
2,500
next time.
coins. I need one more. I'm done with it. Daily objective pack. That's 9. Power up pass, my pass grade, requirements by power pass, by 82 player, quick stuff. What is this? Power pass. Description. Collect pack opening. There. And I'm gonna finish this off from use the restroom real quick. I didn't even read the objective. Damn.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go.
All right. Can't allow any points. All right. Yeah.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah, no.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. And when you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Now let's go. 3.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle.
Get out of my fucking way, King.
Don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the back.
Turn up the fucking field.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Corey Grant, 32 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Set. 319. 319.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is Geis looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? Seated to my right, Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Toronto football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set. 319. 319.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Give me one more stop, please.
2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Mayfield. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Bruce Carter in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
And nothing but
That's not the reason for you to get game. You make no sense.
20. Touchdown.
Buy me a Sims game since I'm not going to build. Okay. Yeah. So doesn't matter. Build the beast is not something that that's a guarantee for you, Bree. Yeah. Okay, it's not a priority for you to go. So nothing gets stuck to it because you can't go. You're just not going. What's that?
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. That's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Bree.
And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
So how GameStop is $12.
In the first half. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this timeout.
Okay. Can't wait 1 more week. Oh,
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Mayfield now on second down. He'll get that to the rookie from Washington. It's Dante Pettis. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Mayfield to throw it, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, David Harris. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Moore, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-0. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Well, a design run for their wideout. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now Mayfield. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at about the 28. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the...
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Corey Grant with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at about the 31. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions? Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. No gain on the play there. Second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go!
Mayfield looks to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jason Pierre-Paul. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing, Mayfield, and that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
There we go. We good? Yeah, my fault, man. I didn't even know my my mic went out. There's a problem with my mic, so I'm thinking I have to get a new one, which I might end up doing today. But yeah, I got what you were saying about the power pass. And as far as the defensive playbook, I'm just using default Giants offense and defensive playbook. I was gonna say to you,
because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space. Maybe
I forgot the other question I was gonna ask.
I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Oh, I know what it was. I wanna learn how to just fall on the floor, right? I know if you stop the runner and he stops to complete stops and you tap square, he'll fall to the ground. Can you do that while he's running too? Like instead of having to wait till he comes to a complete stop?
Just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
Oh nah, yeah, there's a whole bunch in here.
In order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got room. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
R2, L2, and square.
Now a handoff looking right.
There you go. Got it.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, it's Grant.
Actually, you did. You ate your food from yesterday, right? Okay, so you did eat stuff all day. I don't care. Get something to eat. Just win the game. Do not allow any points. All right, so we good. After this, we complete the rookie gauntlet.
For the first down.
My boy Zach.
Racing to the airport.
All right, Zach, if you in here, get about 5 minutes, Brody.
That the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
He's had success on this drive, but not
oh yeah, I forgot you Xbox, man.
Defensively, I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the third down.
Almost getting rid of this sickness, man.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Nice job. Congratulations defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Solo Challenge. 3,000 coins in my pack. Oh my God. I got 2,000 and then another 1,500. Earn 2,000 coins. Defeat easy squad challenge. Squad versus computer. Win medium squad. Oh, these all get coins. Okay. It should have been something. Hold on. Some level up. Yeah, got that. Training pack. 31 to get the receiver gold premium pack. Alright. Alright, I gotta step out of here and take my wife to the bank. Now we'll be back on. Probably gonna be about 45 minutes. And then I can go ahead and continue what I gotta continue. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, right? Power up. Upgrade my boy Ricky. You already know it. Definitely will. Definitely will. What am I doing? Go back. Non-collectibles. So I think I already put one. So with the power up pass, I go to one of the power up plays that's an 80 or 82 overall and upgrade that. Yeah, the Rams is an 82. How do I equip that thing? Only if that the card acquired. So 11/16. Gotcha. Okay. So what I'm gonna do with the other rookie gauntlet that I have? All right, let me go to Ramsey real quick. It says this team is eligible for 2 sets. If I was to go here, well, he told me. I still scroll down. How far down? Yep, tier 10. Okay, so and then that little picture of the card underneath tier 10 and right before item, that indicates that would be the power up card I can use there, right? Well, when I'm able to get there. Okay, got you, got you. So I wouldn't be able to use this particular card on Ramsey, period. There, I got some other power. Five. Like McCaffrey. Got it. I would give it boy. Thank you. I don't think I got that many more power up players. All right. Oh, matter of fact, I wanted to show you something. I was looking at this is the other day. It might have went down, but who was it? Yo, I went to look at Aaron Donald. Hold on. Hold on. I think I can do it there. Let me go back to the bind. Go 90s, Legends. Gotcha. Yo, I looked at, they at the time, see, it's 470,000 coins. Yo, he was like 570,000 like 2 nights ago. I was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I know what I want. I want to take a picture of my unit. Shit, I was hesitant, man. I was like, shit, should I even sell this card and work up another end? Then I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Gotta keep my guy. Gotta keep my guy. They're worth way more. See, that would be my issue if I had too many, man. I wouldn't know what to fucking do or who to let go, just like you, man. You said looking live again? All right, live. Objectives. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Hey, your mom's to get ready so we can go ahead. Oh no, don't tell her yet. I gotta get this phone. And, no, never mind. Don't worry about it. I was gonna tell you to do something, but I'll do it. Week 15 objective list. All right. To go back one left. Harvest objective list. Yeah. I'm not. The other two is way too high. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, back up, back up, back up. L1 again. Oh, harvest objective list. Which one? JJ Watt. Oh, back. For the harvest team cap. So if I click that, look at all. This is come for the love of the game and stay from sweet reward. Just don't fill up on bread. Complete the turkey bowl and earn turkey flies. Nat 93 overall. Hit square on this one. All right, I'm gonna slow down real quick because go back to the list. So here. We'll go to the team captain. Boom. Circle. Complete all of these tasty objectives. Earn yourself the harvest uniform. Blah, blah. Harvest team captain token. Complete 3 objectives on this list before it expires. Okay. Wonder when it expires. Expire on 11/30. All right. So when I come back, are these things right here, right, with the locks on them, those are considered the objectives? All right, I gotta get the daily objectives and making sure I get them done. Right, okay. But those are considered, like, those are your objectives, right? So when they say 3 of those, I complete that one that's locked, and then 2 more, the next 2, and then gotta complete that goal right there. All right, I gotta get ready to roll out. All right, got you. Understand it now. Understand it. All right, let me get out of here real quick. Like I said, I gotta run my wife to the bank real quick, and then I'll be back on probably like another 45 minutes, and then I should be grounded for the rest of the night, hopefully. All right, I'll check when I get back. Peace.